Hello YouTube, let me say good evening to you. We've been working on this barn right here for the last 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days, I don't even know. But we about got it cleaned up pretty good where you can move around in here. We are wanting to put the blacksmith shop in here, and I'm going to show you some things here in a minute. But we had to make some changes inside this barn. And we've actually had to work into other 2 barns to make room to get stuff out of here and put it up there. Until we decide what we're going to do with it. I've got more stuff, more junk than a junk dealer, perhaps. But as you know, Brenda, real quick story about Brenda fell inside the barn. Brenda came over here and it was a mess in here, and I had everything all just everywhere. We had tools laying everywhere. We had 2 roller tillers in here, the lawnmower, one lawnmower, the trailer, and we were bringing firewood in, and it was starting to rain a little bit, and we wanted to get as much in here as we could while it was dry. And the last load that we brought in a little bit too much where we were cleaning around in the back of the barn. So we decided to throw it on the floor, and then I was going to burn it as I go. But Brenda went to get a bottle of water out of the refrigerator and stepped on a piece of the firewood, and it rolled under her foot, and we had the stove, man, we had it hot, it was going too. And she fell in between the stove and a log that had the axe, the double-bladed axe, sticking in it. We're no longer going to leave the double-bladed axe stick up like that. She just missed it. She just missed the stove. It wasn't a good fall at all, but we're thankful she didn't hit either one of those. But you know, we've got to take on the responsibility to keep the place up, because we do not want anyone getting hurt here, including Brenda or myself, or anyone that would come to visit. And that's our responsibility, and we need to take that initiative and get it done, and that's what we've been doing the last few days. But we've been cleaning on the outside. We're not completely done yet, or I'm not. And we do have some other things that we have to do in here, but we've got it looking much nicer. We've done a little painting in both that barn and this one, and we have made some changes. And we want to kind of keep it an open space because of the heat from the forge. We're getting ready to build us a forge over there in the corner someplace, and real quick, we found more tools, and we've been looking for months. We found a lot of tools. We got them all put in the boxes. A lot of blacksmithing tools. I'll give you a quick look at those. Wanted to try to get this video done before it got dark out. It's getting dark again, so I'll take you outside and show you outside, and then we'll come in here. I'll let you take a look at the barn, and you can let me know in the comments what you think there. But again, if your place is, if you've got sheds or barns or buildings that are cluttered, and you think maybe somebody or yourself might get hurt there, time to clean it up. I can't tell you what to do, but my advice would be to clean it up. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep this barn where you can come in and out with ease. Easy in, easy out. That's my model there. All right, I'll show you around a little bit what we've been up to. I want to put that in there real quick for you. But real quick, you can kind of see that sun. We're in one of those zones, one of those states where they take the time back for an hour in the winter, and they move it forward an hour in the summer. But kind of give you some of that sun going down there. But we cleaned a bunch of stuff up in the front of this barn today. And we got to rake some leaves. But real quick, I don't want to make this video too long here. But we found a bunch of hammers, and I'm going to show you some of those. But we put the axes here. We're going to keep them over here, and we can work on them one at a time or use them as we need. But this is the one that Brenda just missed it. But we've cleaned in here. Let me show you around a little bit. There's a lot more room. It's a lot neater than it was. And like I say, we got a little bit more work to do. Actually, it's cool enough today that we could build a fire here in the barn. I'll kind of show you that. And one reason was to get a little heat in here. And this would be that pile of wood that I was telling you about. We couldn't stack any more right there because of that electric box. So we decided to put it on the floor. And Brenda fell in between that log there and that stove, right in that area. We're just thankful that she did not hurt herself any, excuse me, any worse than she did. But real quick, we found all kinds of pliers today. We'll show you those real quick. Tongs and all kinds of stuff today. Yesterday and the other day we found those. And this is actually about the piece of wood that I'm telling you, she stepped on, and man, she went down pretty hard. But again, Brenda's she's doing really good. She was over here a little bit today, and we brought this in out of the we wanted it in the barn. People are prone to take things no matter how big or heavy they are, so we decided to bring that one in the barn. But we got all the hammers up here. We're getting ready to a little bit at a time. We'll get it. But I'm going to show you these tools. These are called hardy tools. These are extremely hard to find. This is a hardy punch. And it's what you bend the metal with, bend it around, and this is just a block, hardy block. And then we have a hardy chisel for, and then we have the hardy tools here for the other anvil. And I'll show you real quick how they work here. These two chisels, first of all, this chisel goes in this. Cut-off chisel. Cut your hot metal for a hot cut. Yep. And then, as you know, the square hole is called the hardy hole, and a little round one right there is called the peavy. I believe it's peavy. But that goes in there like that. But real quick, we just wanted to kind of go over some things and show you what we've been up to. See if the barn looks satisfactory to you. And if you see something you think I need to change in here, let me know, and we'll sure change it. Because we want the safety on the homestead or on the place or however you want to look at it. Real quick, we're going to be working with this right here too, real soon. It is looking good. It is looking very good. That's be the broom corn. All right, let me say good evening to you. And will that boil water? Yes, it will. You can make a pot of coffee right there on top of that. I will say God bless to you. Thanks for coming by the channel. If you would, please subscribe. Leave us a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you would. And hit that like button. We appreciate you coming by the channel and watching. And we most certainly hope you come back. We'll say have a good evening and thanks for watching.